Hi, Niti.
Hi, Somali.
So you are kind of, a role model for me for maintaining fitness levels, energy levels, being social, traveling, and still I have seen your weight almost, consistent in the last 15 years. So I would like to ask you, what are the common challenges you have faced in maintaining a healthy lifestyle?
Common challenges accepting, that I'm growing older and so I need to slow down. The same amount of food I used to eat 10 years ago, I can't afford to eat the same amount of food today because the body process is becoming slower, and accepting that means the body does not need so much food. So, for example, if I'm eating three chapatis for lunch, I have cut down to two and gradually to one, and these kind of things, then eating early. And sometimes, and also, like our yoga guru used to say that don't eat after sunset, which I'm not able to do all the time, but yes, trying to eat early dinner. And sometimes if I feel the weight is coming back, trying to eat fruit, till lunch, just having milk and fruit. So these kind of things help also. Yes.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we see a lot of ads these days on using, natural personal care products for maintaining looks. I can see that you've always had a very nice skin without any cosmetic procedures, and even your hair volume, everything is good. So, would you like to say something on the importance of natural care, personal care products?
So I would, yeah, like these days, in fact, natural oils are available. So like coconut oil, I feel it's just like a ramban for all skin problems. I just use coconut oil every day, and it keeps my skin totally healthy and supple and doesn't get dry even in the winter. So these kind of things are very natural, and of course, there will, in today's day and age, there might be little bit of uh, commercial products available which have these things. But again, one should try to use as much as natural products as possible. And awareness is being created these days about these products.
But
So
all natural products which are labeled natural, they do have some chemical components. So, and when we are traveling or socializing, we really can't get everything natural. So, what should we do then?
I guess we should go in for the one which has the maximum amount of natural product available in it. Accept that there will be little bit of chemical, but it's fine, as long as it's helping.
Another thing is, what is the importance of preventive or proactive care? People really start paying attention only when, their reports come back not perfect. So, what would you say? Like, should we, what is the age that proactive care should be started, or, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel that caring about one's own self, one's own physical body helps to maintain mental health also. So it should start as soon as we are getting into adulthood. We don't need to wait till we are 50 years old to start looking at ourselves and our bodies.
Correct.
That kind of awareness is also there in a younger generation today. So that is a good thing, I think.
So, does preventive healthcare actually help in, disease, you can say disease management or not getting lifestyle diseases? Do you think that?
Absolutely, regularly practicing yoga and eating a healthy diet, eating natural products, staying away from oily food definitely helps in preventing diseases. That is what it is. It is prevention. Doing, practicing yoga and eating healthy natural food. It is prevention, for a healthy lifestyle and not to have a disease-free life. Becoming aware of one's own body, physically and mentally.
Right. And other thing is we have so much of knowledge online. So, at times it can get confusing. So, should we, if one wants to be healthy, is it better to take help from somewhere, or, you know, how to process all that information?
It's absolutely okay to ask to take help. These days, all kinds of counseling is available. There are people who help in diet management. They also help you to go towards exercise and yoga and therapy. So all these things help. It's absolutely okay. It's great that it is available. So that is also one good, benefit of the social media also. So absolutely, it's okay.
Okay, and I've seen that you travel very frequently. I think twice a year you do Europe. So, how do you maintain a healthy lifestyle while traveling? And is it even possible?
It's really difficult to maintain a healthy lifestyle while traveling. So yeah, one has to be again aware. I mean, I do have a lot of cheat days also, but yes, to be physically active, to try and stay away from unhealthy food all the time. Once in a while is fine. And of course, then options are available today. That is also the benefit of everybody's traveling today. So options of eating healthy are also available. So yeah, that's all.
And how about you also very social, like, you go in for to get-togethers or events. So, eating at these events also just, puts your diet regimen haywire. So, how does one manage all the social pressure when one is going out and all these get-togethers and all?
I guess one has to find the balance, and also sometimes if I feel I'm going out too much, I'll eat at home and go. So that is there. I think it's all about finding a balance in one's life. So yes, that's what helps.
Okay, thank you so much, Niti, for this.